So the universe is mentioning some type of a relationship separation situation right now. Not a lot of things that are being said, not a lot of things that are being spoken or spoken up about. This feeling of unresolved emotions, unresolved feelings. Feeling as though there is some type of karma that is coming back around for an individual. So what is this karma? So this is some type of a divine masculine that you're currently in separation with. But the universe is actually saying that this was needed. There was some space, there was some time that was needed for someone to have to reevaluate certain emotions and feelings that they wouldn't have known if they weren't on their own anyway. So honestly, it's kind of like the absence of you needed to happen, because this person needed to have some type of a wake-up call in the sense that they needed to appreciate your energy. They needed to lose you in order to remember what it is that they had. Because there is something about this individual being sometimes very energetically draining, and that's what causes you to change. Because I'm seeing that you were in situations that you weren't supposed to be in, because your energy is like this settling situation. It's like this person, they caused you to settle in a situation that you weren't supposed to be in. That when you went without saying what it was that was affecting you, when you pretended that you were okay with commitment, or it's like you pretended like you were okay with this person not meeting your needs emotionally, it's like you were self-sabotaging something. So I'm seeing that this individual, they needed to lose you. Because part of their karma is them having to reappreciate you. But there's certain things that need to happen in between this connection to give this person the realization, the position that they put you in. I am sensing that this relationship is unconditional love, and there's a lot of love and happiness that the both of you share. But sometimes someone needs to understand what it is that they put you through, because you putting up this boundary is absolutely necessary. I am seeing this person is missing your physical touch. They are craving your energy in a way where they're trying to suppress something. They're trying to resist something. But it's like this sense of urgency. The more they hear something about you, that's what causes this person to have to think about you even more. And that's when that perspective for them starts to come in with all of their emotions and feelings and what they actually mean for you. Because part of this person is going to be acting upon impulse. And that's what's going to cause this person to have to think about a way to communicate to you in a way where they don't let their shit out on you, because that's the lesson this person needs to know, to understand they put too much of themselves on you. They drained you because you felt as though you had to reassure them. And this is a lesson that's coming in specifically. I am seeing that you will be able to manifest this person back into your life in the way that you truly want to, without having to repeat the lesson over and over again. But it's like you need to let this person message you first, because if you don't let this person message you first, then the lesson here might not necessarily be able to be completed in the way that it is supposed to. So just pull back your energy. Don't chase. Let this person come to you. And if you feel as though this person's also like talking about you to other people, be really careful what you say to other people specifically, because if it gets back to this person that you've been talking about them, this might cause this person to feel as though they don't need to feel that sense of impulse and that sense of urgency after a situation of them seeing you being single and them seeing you being on your own. Someone is in so much denial about you that they don't even know that they're in denial anymore. That's how far gone this person actually is. This person has been suppressing what they feel for so long about you that they aren't even self-aware enough of their own emotions. It's almost like they aren't even self-aware enough of their own feelings, which means that this individual, they're blocking out the truth. They're running away from all of their emotions because they're blocking out the truth. Because the fact of the matter is that they are self-aware enough to understand how it is that you make them feel, which means that they're self-aware enough to understand the reasons why they're running from you, because they know how afraid and fearful they are as to the realization that you could truly break this person's heart, and that's what scares them. That's why they're running away from their feelings. That's why they're suppressing their emotions and their feelings, because they're trying to prove a point to themselves that they're in control. Because the reality of the situation is that this person isn't in control, and that's what's causing them to feel as though they need to control something, because the fear of you breaking this person's heart is what's causing them to have to suppress the way it is that they truly feel. But what I'm getting is that this person's detachment of energy, this person's cold energy, this person's way of trying to give you the impression they don't care about you, they don't think about you, that's a defense mechanism. That's this person's defense mechanism. Their defense mechanism is to act detached. It's to act cold, because they're trying to prove some type of a point to themselves. They're trying to justify something in their head, when in reality, their pridefulness, their ego-ness, their coldness, their detachment of energy, it's all a defense mechanism. It's all this energy of them trying to prove some type of point to themselves. It's like they're trying to get attention, but they don't want to feel as if they need to get the validation from you it is that they need. So the thing is, this person, they run. It's like they avoid, they deflect. They avoid taking emotional accountability. They avoid taking responsibility. They avoid trying to be vulnerable, because this person needs to feel as though they're in control. But the thing is, whatever energy this is, they're in so much denial. They're in too much denial. They aren't even self-aware enough to recognize their own emotions, which means they are self-sabotaging this connection with you. Because the thing is that they are self-sabotaging the way it is that they truly feel, because they're drowning out those emotions that you give them. They're drowning out those feelings that you give them, which means that they are self-sabotaging your love. They're self-sabotaging growth with you, because they're drowning out their intuition. They're abandoning and they're ghosting the parts of themselves that you give this person, which means that ultimately in the end, you will be this person's biggest regret. Because when they realize what it is that they've done, then this person's going to see you as some type of a missed opportunity. So the thing is that this person isn't even self-aware enough to understand they're self-sabotaging it, because this person, they're saying they aren't deserving of you. They're saying they're not equal. They're not open to receiving the love that you give them. This person might think that they're in control, but they're not. And that's what scares them. Someone is having a really difficult time moving on from you, because someone thought that you would stay in their life forever. So someone's having a really difficult time moving on from you, because someone interpreted you in a way where you were just going to stay in their life no matter what. So this is the reason why this person's having a very difficult time letting go of you, because they just don't see you as someone that's insignificant. They just don't see you as someone that was just supposed to come in and out of their life. So this person, they know that they upset you. This person, they know that they hurt you. They know that they had this intrusive energy on you, and this feeling of almost like putting too much pressure on you to be someone or to be something. But this person, they know they energetically drained you. They know that they caused you a lot of energetic regret. And with the Seven of Pentacles, so they're waiting for the right time to say something. They're waiting for the right time to say something to you, but they also know that you are someone very, very significant, because they know that you have a lot to accomplish, in the sense that this person knows that you are so beneficial to all of the connections and the relationships in your life. But this person, they attribute this amount of success and happiness that you give to everybody else. But when they think about what you can truly give to them, this person feels as though you are the key to their happiness. So they feel like you are some type of a must-have individual. This person feels like you are so feminine, you are so angelic. They know that a connection and a relationship with you would last absolutely forever, because you would never stop putting time and energy and effort into it. Because this person, when they see you commit, it's like you really commit to something. It's like you give your all. You put so much of yourself into something, and this person, they just know. They just know that a relationship with you would last absolutely forever. But it's like this person, they're anxious and they're nervous and they're figuring out what to say, because I'm feeling as though there's a lot of confusion, and someone definitely has a lot of passionate feelings about you, a lot of passionate emotions about the two of you together, but there's been some conflict. And I think with the devil, someone is worried about bringing up something that happened in the past, in the sense that it happened between the both of you, and they don't want it to cause conflict to happen because they know that they hurt you. They know that they upset you. They're trying to figure out what to say to you in a way where you don't misunderstand what this person means to say, because this is someone that's willing to learn from their mistakes. This is someone that's willing to learn from their mistakes in a way where they want to resolve this connection moving forward, and they want to tell you what that looks like for the future, because this person wants to have a new beginning with you. They want to have a new beginning with you, but they're figuring out the right time. They're figuring out the right moment to say something to you, because they want you to know that they're showing up in this connection in a different way.